Righto. Came across this game. It looks like a visual novel, but it's voiced. It's got a couple different languages to read from and speak in.
準備好了吗？準備はいい？
I've
始
put
めるわ
the
よ。
volume down a little bit, but the voice is max so you can hear it. I'll read anything that's narrated or not got any voice on it, which should just be my point of view, I believe. The no existence of you and me. Let's continue, but it's a new game. I haven't started it yet.
そうしてくれるのはもちろん嬉しいけど、ただ、今の私は本当に私なの？私にはわからない。でも、こうなることを期待していたかもしれない。ただの可能性として。悪気があったわけではないの。ただ、私だってこんなことは望んでいなかったの。でも、私が何を言おうと、選択するのは君自身よ。この物語を否定する選択だって、私はもちろん受け入れられるわ。わかった。じゃあ、今から私の存在を消すわね。
Chapter The First Encounter. On that afternoon, Lilith appeared. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't even remember the last time I ate. The only thing for me to do is to die here and wait for my body to decay. And then she showed up by the window. She said nothing, just tilted her head and looked at you, like you were just another object in her room. Of course, you are the real master of this room. You haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize how to even start. Who, where, or what? Who am I? Did I just manage to speak, or is the choices in the game meaningless? Let's not be meta, let's just say, did I manage to speak? Silence. Even after silence comes more silence. But silence is always destined to be broken.
ちゃんと聞こえてたわ。あなたはこのゲームの主人公よ。今は部屋の中で美少女の攻略を企んでいるところね。
Okay, so it's being meta with me, so I'll do the same. And what about you? Are you just a texture on the screen? Are you a figment of my imagination? Are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered? Let's go meta with it.
本当に知りたい？選択肢に選ばされたのではなくて？
In the next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before. You realized what she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. Or did you walk towards her instead? Crimson glow, her eyes, they pierce through me, unblinking. This thought lingers in your mind, yet feels like it belongs to someone else. Chaotic noises, I don't hear anything. Say nothing.
見つめられるとドキドキする？
What's it like having eyes fixed upon you? Wonderful? You gaze upon me forever? You're wearing colour contacts? Why is it that colour? You're staring at me so hard as to make my skin crawl. Let's go over first. Wonderful. I can stay like this, with your gaze upon me, forever.
じゃあ死ぬまでずっと見つめ合いましょう。
Are we really going to die? I'm not saying that. It looks like I don't have an option. Let's go another wait. Or two, just to see if it's forcing me. Okay, it's forcing me to. I'm starting to feel a bit tired of this.
そりゃあね。じゃあ私が本当に実在していると思う？
Then, do you think she really exists? I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Well, either I just got a bag on my head or I got a hug, so... Did I just get a hug?
うん。この行為は間違いなくハグと呼べるわね。これは儀式でもあるの。君に私の存在を感じてもらうための儀式ね。ねえ、今の感覚を教えて。
A brand new sheet of A4 paper, slicing your finger as you pull it out. The softness of a cat's fur brushing against your palm. Chalk dust and debris mixing into the air, drawn into your nostrils. There's only one, pleasant one. The softness of a cat's fur brushing against your palm.
なるほど。触覚ってことね。つまり、大した刺激ではなかったってことね。もう少し力を入れたわ。こうすると、二人の距離がもっと近くなったわね。それで、きつーくハグされた今は、どんな感覚？
A wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day. The first sprout breaking through the soil. Food scraps dissolving in stomach acid. These are like ones. These are just nice. The first sprout breaking through the soil.
よかったわね。感覚が強くなって。さらに力を入れたわよ。まるで合体しているみたいね。で、合体するほどハグされるのはどんな感覚なのかしら。
Nothing special. I've been reborn. I can't breathe anymore. Help! I've never felt better. And then just laughing. Let's just say you've never felt better. Jesus. The world is my representation, an observation, though partial, is not without truth. The enlightenment is mankind's emergence from its self-imposed immaturity. Cosimo lived in the trees. The branches stretched outward, forming a lofty bridge suspended in mid-air. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. On the morning of April 16th, Dr. Rue stepped out of his clinic and kicked against a dead rat at the bottom of the stairs. Man is the measure of all things, determining what exists and what does not, yet even this creation is destined to decay. Alice ran across the field after it, and fortunately, it was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. It seemed like a man stripped of his skin, plunging into a violent storm to battle against the elements. When my guy wants to die, we can just say existence and non-existence. Be direct about it. I can't really say either without knowing. Just say nothing.
素晴らしいわ。儀式は成功よ。感動しすぎて涙が出ちゃいそう。とにかく私はリリスよ。よろしくね。
Okay. Looks like my choices might not matter, but she does respond to some of them. Chapter 1. Sweet Cake Time. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet their very being points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of ovens serves as faith or a hypothesis for the existence of time machines, and an inexplicable motive for that, experienced by people. Lilith, Cake Studios, Volume 2. Your Majesty, it's been a long time since went missing. Should we continue the search? How do you even pronounce that? Is it a mute sound or just block after block after block? Or who is Let's see pronounce. Oh, my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting. Lies. I'm doing it. Who is is a young girl who appears in screens, yellowed notebooks, and fleeting moments of lost time. Like how every Thursday afternoon, Dawn takes a walk to the church square because the pigeons have finally earned their diplomas. I want to know more about this girl. Oh, none of you know anything. My apologies, Your Majesty. I know. When did you show her? Speak freely, my lord subject. Go ahead. Go ahead. Her name is She was once your and she has the same as Her traits include and She wants and then you chose which is why you now leading to her. In short, the girl beyond the world has disappeared. Guessing multiple playthroughs will make it so the blanks might fill in. Like that's Lilith and she has like another version of herself. You stare at the black notebook and a strange sense of familiarity washes over you. It feels like sipping an aged wine. Deep mahogany colour, nurtured in an oak barrel. Downing it in one gulp, the burning sensation travels from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air. It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Let's find some answers. Let's open the book.
あら、何をしているのかしら。
Surely it's not a diary and I've just been caught. Scream or just say you scared me. You scared me.
ごめんなさい。驚かせちゃったわね。
It's nothing.
じゃあ、この前の続きをやりましょう。
What were we doing
あ
earlier?
ら、まさか忘れたの？ の誓いも絆も感動も覚えているのはリリスだけなの？
Those things never existed in the first place. Oh, bonds. Emotions.
絆、感動よ。覚えていなくても大丈夫。これはビジュアルノベルなの。過去の記録を使って昔のことを振り返ることができるの。
But I can't. It's blocked. We're going to be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, by the way, there's a girl coming to stay with us for a while. I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. I'm so excited. Time flies by. Hi, my name is Lilith. Sorry to bother you. Is this house? Yes, this is the place. Looking at you, I feel like I've seen you before. That's right. It's time to retrieve your memories from your previous life. In your past life, when I was the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth, my power is no longer sufficient to keep the 4 Heavenly Kings sealed away. I remember now. Our memories and bonds. I can remember everything. Lilith-chan, let's save the world together again. That's fantastic. Sama. Maybe I'll just put blank for player name. Yeah. We never had such a conversation, did we? That's not the real history log. Oh, Lilith, the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth. I remember everything now. Light question? We never had such a conversation, did we?
あら、バレた？
Lying to me.
ただの冗談よ。本当の過去の記録を返すわね。今からちゃんと使えるようになるわ。
So there was nothing in between I needed to read. She was just referring to the embrace, okay?
過去の記憶を読む必要性が出てくるのは、君が私の話をちゃんと聞いていなかったせいな気もするけど。でも、君になら何度でも同じことを話してあげてもいいわよ。お、自己紹介がまだだったわね。私はリリス。子供の頃よく一緒に遊んだじゃない？覚えてくれているかしら？
At first she said she was a shrine maiden, and now she's a childhood friend. Oh, I see. Childhood friend? I have one of those? Or blank? I'm gonna blank to make her seem like I'm thinking about it.
もう忘れちゃったの？夏になると一緒にあっちこっち回ったり、木に登ったり、蝶々を追いかけたりしたでしょ？他にもゲームをしたり、一緒に宿題をしたり。
I remember now. What you're describing is so generic, it could apply to anybody. Can we go with that?
この話ならどうかしら。二人で山登りをしていたら、冬眠から目覚めたばかりのヒグマが現れて。
I remember now. With something like that, the wonder we're still alive. Let's go with that.
まったくもう、細かいことは気にしない。
I'm not just gonna blindly accept anything you say.
とにかく、子供の頃の知り合いと今再会したってわけ。それでいいでしょ？そういえば、ずっと食事をしていなかったでしょ？一緒に何か作りましょう。
Okay.
じゃじゃーん！ここからはリリスのスペシャルスイートケーキタイム。つまり リリス先生の指導のもとで君に美味しいイチゴケーキを作ってもらおうってこと。ケーキが完成したらふわふわな幸せに包まれながらケーキを堪能しましょう。
I don't really get it, for sure, Lilith. Wait, why am I the one making it? Oh, I hate strawberry cake. Let's make a cake.
それじゃ今すぐ始めましょう。制作手順は簡単に説明するわね。まずシフォンケーキを作ります。その後ケーキにクリームを塗って最後にイチゴを添えるの。手始めにシフォンケーキを作りましょう。まず棚からイチゴ、油、薄力粉、砂糖、卵を出して。
Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. But regardless, it's worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that you aren't in the cabinet. Open the door.
おー、全部あるじゃない。もしかして天使のような夢の美少女が用意してくれたのかしら。
I take out the milk, oil, flour, sugar, and egg.
さあ、卵を卵黄と卵白に分けて。
Separate them will separate them with overwhelming sorrow. What the fuck? You look at the egg. Why am I the egg? In front of you, and a profound sadness floods your heart. It's the kind of feeling one might call fate. When is an egg's destiny truly decided? Is it the moment it comes into existence? The moment it's noticed by the girl in front of it? Or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by an external force? Or perhaps, in this modern age, where hedonism erodes grand ideals, the concept of fate has long since dissolved.
そしたら牛乳、砂糖、コーン油を入れて混ぜる。
Add and mix.
さらに薄力粉も入れて混ぜる。
Add and mix.
次は卵黄を入れてもっと混ぜる。
Add and mix.
新しいボウルに卵白を入れて混ぜて。
Add and mix.
それができたら混ぜた卵白をさっきのボウルに加えて混ぜ続けて。
With an overwhelming sense of sorrow again, how about we just make the cake? Stir in circles, then another circle, and another. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly cycling in the droning hum of repetition.
これでよし。生地の準備ができたわ。次はオーブンに入れるだけ。
Place the batter into the oven. The oven begins its work, just like the normal oven in this world. This marks your release from the tedious labour of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom.
どうかした？
You haven't answered my earlier question. Who exactly are you? Your presence doesn't make any sense. Presence doesn't make sense. She said she's Lilith. Doesn't exactly answer, but answers half of it. The earlier question is the same as the second question. Let's go with your presence doesn't make any sense.
そうなの。見知らぬ少女が突然家に現れて。こんな設定、今年の純愛物語神ゲー最有力候補か。ありふれたホラー映画のストーリーくらいよね。君は私を誰だと思う？
You're a murderer! Hiding beneath your cute appearance to strike when the time is right. You're a ghost living in an old house. You're a nagging mom who worries too much about me. You're just a game character. I can't say for sure. I don't think any of these are right. Murderer would have killed me already. Why would she make me a cake? Ghost is intangible. I couldn't have felt the embrace. Nagging mum wouldn't make any sense because she said it was childhood friend. Game character could be meta, but otherwise unsure. My initial thought is childhood friend meaning imaginary friend.
リラックスして。そんなに真剣に考えなくていいわ。ちょっとした雑談よ。
Maybe I'm crazy and she's just in my head.
気軽に答えて。君は私を誰だと思う？
I don't think it's any of these. I'm gonna say game character, that's just meta.
もちろん。確かにそうかもしれないけど、私を作られたキャラだと意識してしまったら、ノベルゲームを楽しめないわよ。ゲームに没入してこそ深く感情移入ができて、この出会いから大切なものが得られるの。映画でも小説でも演劇でも全部同じよ。
I guess I take the advice and just act out the character instead of being meta with it.
作られたキャラだと意識してしまったら、本当の楽しさを見失ってしまうじゃない。
But you really are just a game character. You're a murderer! I think you're a ghost living in an old house, waiting for new visitors to sit down with, bring you tea, and bring in your new stories. That seems like the nicest of the ones available, I guess.
どうしてわかるの？
And she plays along with it. Okay.
ここでずっとあなたを待っていたわ。会えて嬉しい。キッチンに大切にしまっている数百年秘蔵の紅茶を今すぐ入れるわね。オレンジの香りがするのよ。
She just plays along. I wonder if choosing murderer would have just ended it.
そのお茶を飲めば、あなたも幽霊になってこの場所で永遠に一緒にいられるのよ。永遠に。ねえ。
Maybe she's a murderer anyway. I'll play into it.
あ
There's two.
面白くなかったかしら。
It was a joke. Okay.
とにかく、君が私のことを幽霊だと思ったのは、私のことをそう判断する視点を持っていたからでしょ。
This is as much like
相
it as
手
I
の
can
ことを
get.
理解しようとするとき、頭の中に一番よく現れる概念は、その相手が赤血球や白血球、好酸球などからできているという考え方より、
Yeah.
やっぱり友達だとか家族だとか嫌いな人だとか絶対に近づきたくない人だとかでしょ。君が私のことを何者と感じたかは全てが属性や印象の概念の延長線上にあるの。これらの概念が成立するためには一つの前提が必要なの。わかる？
The premise is the self as the perspective. Soft pink pads of a kitten's paw. A sizzling hamburger patty under the heat. None of this makes sense, the first one.
その通り。これらの概念を成立させるのは観察者の立場にいる自分なの。
Maybe that's why I'm being read as the chair and the dresser and such.
友達は誰の友達？嫌っている人は誰が嫌っているの？好きな人は誰が好きな人？殺人鬼も幽霊も母親もゲームキャラもどうやって私と付き合っているの？リリスは何者なのか？私たちはどんな関係で二人の間でどんな物語が綴られるのか。これらのことは自我があるから気になってしまうわけね。 どの概念も自我が作り出したものなの。だから自我は絶対的な地位にあるのよ。当たり前のことに聞こえるかもしれないけど、実は自我というのはね、現代の発明なの。大昔の世界は万物が分け隔てなく平和に共存し、全てが一体だった。たまに自我という視点に気づく人もいたけど、ほとんどの人は理念の研究に精力をつぎ込んでいたの。それは雄大かつ完璧な万物を受け入れられる理念。時には物質として現れ、時に神のように霊体として現れ、また時にロゴスとして現れた。どの形であれ、それが存在することを思えば、人々は安心感が得られたの。そして現代になって自我が発見されたわ。そして自身が観察の対象となった途端、世界は主観と客観に分裂したの。それに従って世界がさらに広がった。今度は亀裂が入った鏡のように、無数のかけらがそれぞれの世界を映し出すようになった。これは視点としての自我と関わっているの。これが全ての議論の始まりなのよ。
Wait, why are you suddenly telling me this? No more gods? Was that a story this is? Let's just ask her a question.
私は本当に存在しているのか。以前、その答えを一緒に探したいとあなたが言ったわ。だから、これからは一緒にいろんなことをして、いろんなことについて考えましょう。そして物語の最後に、あなたは自信を持って自分の選択ができるようになる。視点ってそんなに重要？そう疑問に思うかもしれないわね。普通の人は、この世界が正常に回っているのが常識だと思っている。このゲームが正常に起動しているように、ね。そう、ここが重要なポイントなの。常識という存在。常識というのは、視点としての自我が世界を認識する重要なツールなの。常識の力を借りて、必要な情報だけを選んで収集すれば、世界は理解できる形で目の前に現れる。常識は非常に頼りになるから、時に人は自我という視点まで忘れてしまうの。このゲームで必要な常識、それは、これはノベルゲームということよ。ノベルゲームはイラストや背景が違うだけで大体同じ。本質はあまり変わらないからとてもわかりやすいわね。例えばリリスの立ち絵が表示されていて、テキストボックスにリリスの名前が書かれていれば、自然にリリスと話していると思うでしょ？でもその常識は本当に信じていいの？それが事実じゃない可能性だってあるわ。喋っているのはリリスじゃなくてリリスのリボンかもしれない。あるいはリリスという3つの文字に何の意味もないかもしれない。別の例を挙げるなら、この背景を見たら今は部屋の中にいるのだと認識するでしょ？でももし視野をもっと広げてみたらどうなる？これは芝居の一部で大勢の観客が私たちを見ているのかもしれない。映画のロケの可能性だってあるわ。 カメラを向けられて、俳優のあなたがセリフを忘れて、外の世界が地震の後の廃墟だったり、ここが人類文明の最後の砦だったり、他の惑星にいる物語の可能性だって考えられるわ。常識が揺らげば世界の様子がガラリと変わってしまう。この世界は完璧ではなくなり、解釈が必要になってくる。そこで自我の探求が始まるってわけ。自我の体験によって世界が様々な形に変化するの。
My head feels dizzy. The self influences the world. Yeah. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent? Are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? Perhaps that answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you should simply need an outlet for your emotions, or perhaps you need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. And then your gaze fixes on the running oven, a fateful glance. Damn it, stop thinking like that. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, yet thinking of one anyway. Your worst fears come true. In the next second, the oven makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine?
ちょっと、その考えを今すぐやめて。まだ焼いている途中なの。
You can hear it talking? A time machine's workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item is different when it comes out when I went in. Yes, that's exactly my workflow.
ダメ、これ以上考えないで。オーブンがもしタイムマシンになったら恐ろしいことが起きるの。
Terrible things? Ah, I don't believe it. Let's see what terrible things will come.
ええ、そうよ。
Yes?
オーブンがタイムマシンになってしまうと時空が歪んでしまうの。今の生活は崩壊して新しいものに組み替えられてしまう。この有名な理論は知ってる？蝶の羽ばたきから生まれた小さな風が遠いところでハリケーンを起こすって理論よ。つまりオーブンがタイムマシンになることが現実世界にどれほどの影響を与えるかは私たちには予測もできないのよ。例えば全ての人が毎日25時間のベルゲームをプレイしなければならない世界になるとか、誰かがルールを破れば元の世界に戻されてしまうとか。
That doesn't sound too bad. That's terrifying. How could such a world exist? Did I miss something? Oh, being forced to play the light novel 25 times a day. Let's say it's terrifying.
でしょ？とにかくオーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Alright, leave it to me. No, I can do it. Blank. I will take care of the time machine oven. To make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven, you need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. You're not a time machine. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. You're not a time machine. You're not a time machine. You've always been an oven. You're not a time machine. You're not an oven. You are not a time machine. Will we just click everything? Sure. I'm trying to read them all because there might be like outliers, but all I gotta do is click everything. I'm happy to click everything. Okay, I got the divergence value to 50%. It's over. The oven made a crisp sound. It signaled that the process was complete. You open the oven.
普通のケーキだわ。よかった。成功したようね。
Didn't turn into a time machine. Let's go. Do you smell something burnt?
焦げた？
Takes out the baking tray. Oh.
なんでこうなっちゃったの？
Well, I just went through an intense psychological battle, and the stress was too much for me to handle. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature.
ごめんなさい。こうなるとは全く思わなかったの。
It's okay. Let's keep working on the cake and finish it. Take the cake out of the mold, the burnt smell invading the room in an almost aggressive way. But you steady your mind and push through. Under Lilith's guidance, you slice the strawberries, whip the cream, and combine it all with the cake layers. Now it looks like a proper cake. No, an enticing one. The evenly spread cream even gives it a charm that sets it apart from the mass-produced factory goods. Isn't it moving?
今この瞬間、一つのタスクが完了したわ。食べられないけど、ケーキを切り分ける儀式はちゃんとできる。これが私たちの行動で世界が変わったという証拠なのよ。
Sure. I cut the cake. And then I hand the slice to Lilith. Take it. You meant to grab it? What are you playing on?
ケーキが落ちた。どうしよう。
So was she just not able to hold it because she's a ghost? Or she dropped it and it fell over?
せっかく君が愛情を込めて渡してくれたケーキなのに、落としちゃった。なんでこうなるの？
Ghost.
ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。
Your reaction is adorable. It's okay, I'll clean it up. Nothing. Let's just say she's cute. It's okay, I'll clean it up.
ありがとう。でも、やっぱりごめん。片付けまでさせちゃって。
I enjoyed baking the cake with you. That's enough for me. Besides, cleaning this up isn't much trouble. Let's go. I enjoyed it. Wipe the tear, power shoulder them. Let's wipe the tear. Yeah, power bloody shoulder. You're right, the process is what matters. Before meeting you, I thought life was meaningless. I just waited for it to crush me. Or would just begin cleaning. This is open-ended. Let's go with this so we can go like, you did something. But now I found some kind of new motivation. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I can do more.
ありがとう。
In the next moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulder and back, the scent of her hair and the softness of her skin. As the brief moment ends, Lilith gazes at you warmly, though there's a hint of mischief in her eyes.
事件現場も綺麗になったし、それじゃリリスが恩返しする番ね。目を閉じて。
Normally, indifferently, anticipation. She said she's repaying me, so anticipation would be the right way to do it. Although she's been mischievous, so...
もう開けてもいいわよ。どう？ここ、とても素敵でしょ？
It's amazing. I thought the compensation would be something else. I've meaning to ask, where is this place? I don't know what the place looks like yet, so I can't say it's amazing, but let's just outwardly say this.
どんな恩返し？何を言っているのかしら？
Nothing.
ああ、大事なことを忘れるところだった。今の見た？指を鳴らすだけで美味しいケーキが出現したのは。そう、これがリリスの恩返しのリリススペシャルいちごケーキよ。
Lilith cake? Thanks, I'll dig in. Why did the cake just appear on the table? Are the strawberries on it a little big? What's with the sparkling effect around the cake? Nah, don't question it. Just dig in. It doesn't seem to have any flavor.
ええ、味の描写はまだしていないもの。私ならケーキの味よりケーキに使われているクリームの質感やいちごの色合いの方が気になるわね。味の描写は君に任せるわ。とっても簡単だから試してみて。もちろん君が望むなら他の味にしてもいいのよ。
Concentrate on the strawberry cake. I imagine it tastes like it just straight out of left field fried chicken. Let's say chicken, why not?
これは
No, it's chicken cake.
フライドチキンの香り？すごく斬新な組み合わせよね。
That's gotta be mank. The texture of cake and cream with chicken. Ugh.
待って待って。本当にこんなものを食べなきゃダメ？
Yeah? And so you and Lilith shared a fried chicken flavoured strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together. Okay, I guess that is one of the endings. I was just wondering how long the lines would last. Two scenes missing here, and a whole segment here. Probably do better on the cake bake. This is the response for love and hate, I think. Then your perception of how far you'll take it, whether it's she's a video game character, she's a mother, she's a childhood friend, or what have you. I guess the other ones. Very cute design of the character there. That's one ending. I suggest you try it yourself. Without having to voice it yourself, it's probably more enjoyable. And for your two different languages to listen to too.
準備好了吗？準備はいい？始めるわよ。
Dude.